All right. We are live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. How's everyone doing today? How's everybody doing today? It's a beautiful day here in Redwood City, California. 82 degrees is the outside temperature. That's what my car's outside temperature gauge read as I stepped out of the car. I'm out and about on another walk with purpose. Episode number 722. I believe it's 722. It is 722. And yeah, I'm gonna wait till we get some people popping in here because I just went live on the fly. People are gonna start getting the notification, and they'll pop in. 3 in the box. Now people are finding out I'm live. I'm sure we're gonna have a pretty good turnout here today. Yeah. Yeah. You know, there are people out here that have known me for a long time that think I'm some kind of dumb shit. And I'm really not. Larry, how's it going, brother? 12 in the box. 1 thumb up. Please smash the thumbs up. Please share this out. Yeah, there's some people out here that think that you can play me and use reverse psychology, right? And I'll keep reversing it back on you because I'm really just not buying a lot of the garbage I continue to see around these streets. Hey, Lord Gaelic, the Dark Lord has arrived. How's it going, brother? It's been a while. What's going on, man? Yeah, too much to catch you up on, brother, but thank you so much for popping on in. See, dude, you're still a mod, man. You're still a mod here, brother. By the way, Lord Gaelic, you know, Angel Munoz is back. I've been all right, man. Yeah, listen, Sarah, I'm going to tell you this right now, Sarah. I knew you were going to be here. I'm just going to tell you this. You are welcome here whenever you'd like, but I'm not going to keep addressing the same moot points with you. I'm not. I'm going to do what I want to do. If I want to tackle things head on, I'm going to tackle them head on. I don't need you to come here every time and tell me to take the high road or to just ignore it. I don't want to ignore it. I want to talk about it. Just like you guys talk about things, I want to talk about it. I respect that. I was just giving my opinion. No problem. If you have anything besides this to talk about, I'd be happy to interact with you. But if you're going to keep on saying that's not true, this is not happening, I'm going to share my opinions. And that's all. I want to be respectful about it. It's just that I don't want to keep on going down the same old road. I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. And you know that. A lot of people think I'm an idiot. A lot of people behind the scenes think I don't know what's really going on. And I know exactly what's going on. Because this thing is not over. It's not. It's not over. I want it to be over, but it's not over. You also know it's not over, Sarah. It's not. It's never going to be over as long as Brian is sponsoring the show, Sarah. And this is the thing. You guys can tell me whatever you want. That there is a sponsor. It is Brian. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Hasn't changed one bit. It's all good. There's no way this would be sustainable, repeating the same old. I'm going to get to all that later on. So, thank you so much to the 24 people that are here. Well, I'd like it to be over right now. The bottom line is it's not going to be over until Brian stops paying everyone and you people to come on board. And I'm going to say it right now. Robert Reese, welcome to the Brian Wise Night Owl, Wise Night Silicone payroll. Welcome to the payroll. Welcome to the payroll, Robert. Because there's no way in hell that you are going to invest this much time and effort on a story that's been played out so many times over the last 6 years. That's going to get you no new traction. You would only do it if you're paid up front, Robert, because you're not going to make a damn dime off of the same old regurgitated story, interviewing the same people that Jamie and others have interviewed a million times. Like, Robert, like, honestly, Robert, there's no value here. Even people on my end are like, it's the same old song and dance. What are they going to say that's new? Nothing. I'm waiting for this person to go, and they're not going. You have to also acknowledge that it is you. It was stopped no matter. I can't read this in the sun. The iPhone dimmed because it got a little warm.
You feel like you.
There's just a lot of cars coming in and out of this area right now. And people just have no patience, and they're not even caring for pedestrians, you know? I'm just going to go on the other side where there are fewer people. There's a Little League game happening over here, so it's pretty packed. I remember how it is, because I used to play Little League right over here at Kiwanis Field. Yeah, listen, Sarah, I'm going to tell you this. You know exactly what's going on. I know what's going on. You know I know what's going on. And, you know, it's like, I just don't have any more tolerance for this shit at all anymore. I don't. And I'm going to call it out every single time. And that's fine. If people still want to watch Robert interview the same old people, Jamie, Coach J, Rom, you know, Angel Munoz, Jenny O'Brien, you know, all these people, right? Sarah, you see everything. You already know what's going on. You've already seen what Robert posted. You're just as intuitive as I am, Sarah. You're just as smart as I am. You know what's going on. Everybody knows what's going on. And everyone thinks that I'm a dumb shit that doesn't know what's going on. And I know exactly what's going on. And I'm just really tired of it, man. I'm really tired that one man in Texas that got an inheritance from his family wants to continue to try to destroy my life. You're not going to destroy my life, Brian. You can pay whoever you want to keep coming at me, Brian, because I know it's you. I don't care what anyone says. I'm not buying any of this crap. There's no way people would be able to get away with repeating the same old garbage that's 3, 4, 5 years old unless you're paying them to do it. And the only audience that's going to watch it is the same audience of 30 or 40 people. And they're only going to be able to pay so much. So if you're not sponsoring it, Brian, no one's going to do it. You have a sick fetish with me, Brian. For some reason, you have a sick fetish with me. Like you want to see me suffer, dude. Like, you've got a serious issue, man. Serious issue. Well, here's the thing. They can, listen, Sarah, look. You guys want me to make this entertaining for you? Do you think I'm buying that? You think that if Tammy and Coach J had to pick between being friends with myself or Robert, they would choose Robert over me. All of these people will support Robert in this case because Robert's now being paid by Brian to come at me. That's the bottom line. So, Robert, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you exactly how this is going to play out. So that way, when you try to get new audience members to tune in to hear the same old shit that's been regurgitated, I'm going to say it all here again. I'm going to tell you exactly what Coach Jay is going to say. He's going to talk about my woman and the BBC and all that stupid shit with the dildo he's putting on his video. Okay? And he'll just talk about some stuff that was said on those voice notes. Who gives a damn? It's old news. Nobody cares about it. The community is speaking out. Well, let him speak out, Sarah, because the bottom line is my community is different than yours. Your community is for this because they don't like me. I'm not buying the fact that Tammy and Coach Jay are speaking out against Robert when Robert's being paid to come at me, or just coming at me regardless if he's being paid or not, but he's being paid. He is definitely being paid. All right? And so why? Why would Nothing But Silicone, a.k.a. Brian, a.k.a. Wise Night Silicone, a.k.a. Texas Caregiver, why would he pay Robert to do this? Because he probably would want to get paid or Hannibal to do it, but they probably don't want to do it, right? So the next best person to do it is Robert, right? And guess who benefits from all this? Guess what? It's all going to stem back to JB Gunner and Jamie leveraging it the most because I think this is an opportunity for Jamie and for JB Gunner to leverage some of the gig economy people into their networks, right? I know how the game is played. Look, I get it. I get it, guys. I get what you're trying to do here. Oh, man. How can I not talk about this? Any one of you going through the same thing would be talking about this. You'd be more pissed off than I am. I'm not even really pissed off. I'm more so laughing at this stupid shit. I'm laughing at it. Like, when is the same old thing going to get old? It's already old. So the only way that this is sustainable is if somebody with deep pockets, like James used to say, Brian has deep pockets. Yeah, someone with deep pockets keeps paying for it. You can't make this stuff up, folks. Nothing else makes logical or reasonable sense besides what I'm saying. Nothing else. I can't see a thing on the screen because of the sun. I got to get into the shade. So stand by. Same old song and dance. Nothing new, right? So we're moving away from Eli content, right? We're moving away from Eli content technically, right? But in essence, we're just shifting it over to Robert Reese's channel, and then we're going to now leverage Robert Reese's network to try to bring over more Coach Eli haters to the Legion and to JB Gunner land. But more so to the Legion. This is brilliant. Brilliant. You guys are all fucking brilliant over there. You are. You're all brilliant. Brilliant. I got to tell you, anyone else that doesn't have half the pea brain I have would not be able to figure this out. You guys are fucking brilliant. You are. Good for all of you. And I'm not insane. And I'm not speaking out of my butt. This is the truth. This is comical. And everyone expects me to sit back. Like, I want to sit back. I don't want to talk about this. The moment we got Jamie finally, trying to step away, now we've got Robert Reese coming in, wanted to interview the entire Coach Eli network of haters that run a channel out here. So right when you clear one thing, the next thing pops up. This is all staged and paid for by Brian, a Texas caregiver. All staged, dude. Nothing but silicone. No, I'll never be your friend. You can keep asking me to be your friend every time in ODN's chat. I'll never be your friend, Brian. Never. Never, unless you pay me $1 million for restitution of all the BS you've cost me over the years. One day, Brian, one day, you're going to be dealing with Judgment Day with the Lord. And the Lord's going to say, Brian, you know what? You abuse the money that you inherited from your late parents by paying people to attack an innocent man on the internet that just wants to help people, right? That's been sitting back for 6 years and just letting the bullets hit him and bounce off him. I've been taking the bullets for 6 years, and I'm done taking the fucking bullets. I'm done. I'm seriously done. I'm done. This is garbage, and I'm not buying it. No, I'm not going to unblock Tammy. No, I'm not. No. I don't want to listen. You're the only one unblocked here, Sarah. And the reason why you're unblocked is because you're the general manager of the Legion. And I've known you from the past. I know how you work. And if we need to work out some situations, hopefully we can talk. But no. I'm not going to unblock Tammy. And if she comes in here on suck accounts, we're going to let her go. The bottom line is, Tammy, this has nothing to do with you. So here's the thing, Tammy. This has nothing to do with you. It doesn't involve you. I thought you're staying out of drama. Please, stay out of my business. I'm not getting involved in your business. And earlier, I was not getting involved in your business. I was talking about Twiggy regarding something that has nothing to do with you. You've been exonerated, Tammy. I paid you. We settled. You got what you wanted. I've been nice to you. And that's it. All I want to do is run my channels here with positive content. That's all I want to do. I don't want to deal with any more backlash or garbage. I don't want people here that are going to be negative and attacking me and saying, oh, you're wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm right about everything. I'm not wrong about a damn thing. This has nothing to do with Tammy at all. So I don't know why you want to get involved, Tammy. I don't want to get involved with you. I want to be left alone. That's all. If you want to talk about me on your channel as part of your freedom of speech and part of your fair use, go right ahead. But besides that, I want to be left alone. I'm asking you to leave me alone. Because I've been nice to you, and all you've been doing is coming at me, and I haven't come at you one time. All I've done is defend myself, and I'm kind of tired of that. So that's that. You have to also acknowledge that if you stopped reacting, it would stop no matter who's paying. Nope, that's not true, Sarah. Here's the thing, Sarah. I've tried that for 6 fucking years, and you know it. Sarah, you're a lot smarter than that. I know how smart you are, Sarah. I'm just as smart as you are. I understand the game. I've learned the game. And see, lately I've been playing the game better. And the fact that I keep talking about this, Sarah, and raising so much awareness, it's devaluing the future of the Coach Eli hate content. Hence, less people are going to view it, less donations, less money for the people that used to make money off of it. So I'm not as dumb as you folks think I am. Now, normally what you're saying would be effective to starve them out. In this case, how can you starve someone out when you've got a rich man that is intentionally paying people lots of money to keep coming at me unprovoked, right? There's no incentive for these people to stop. I can ignore them all I want, and they won't stop. And as long as the guy's paying them money, it doesn't matter how long I ignore them for. So I get what you're saying, but it's irrelevant in this case. That headset is dope, dog. It's not really. It's just a makeshift headset I made that works for my walks with a windscreen. It's a Logitech H111. I think you're trolling, but I'll wait to see what you say before I ban you. That headset is dope, dog. Really? It's the first thing you say when you come in? You don't say, hey, how you doing, Eli? First time here. Great to meet you. That headset is dope, dog. Come on, dude. You think I was born yesterday? You don't think I can smell a troll 2 miles away, 10 miles away? You think I've only been doing this for a few days, dude? That headset is dope, dog. Dope, dog. Well, guess what? You're getting banned. Nope. How you doing, GLM? Welcome.
Are you live?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm not. No, I'm recording.
Okay.
See you later, man. That dude was asking me over there if I was live. And I said, no, I'm recording because he seemed cool. But I didn't want to tell them that I'm actually live because then they would probably do something. You got to know how to handle yourself on these streets when you're doing this stuff, right? This is why I got to get back to going over to the trail. I haven't had time to go. The trail is like 2.5 miles from the house, and Red Morton Park is like just over a half a mile. So it's just much closer and easier, when I need to do other things. I want to get back after this show, and I want to spend time with Dawn and have dinner with Dawn. And then get some more rest. We had some good rest last night, and we got to start to pack for our trip. We've been planning for the trip all week. We're going to be going to Dawn's parents' place 3 hours away on Saturday. 52 in the box, 7 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. Please share this out. Larry says, GLM, that's the first thing I thought too. Let's see. GLM says, hey, Eli. Larry, he heard you say GLM. I think it was one of my fans. Maybe so. On Unwannabeb. I don't know. Is that somebody new? Unwannabeb. Welcome to the channel. This your first time here? So hot facts with Robert Reese. So let me tell you how this is going to go. Robert's going to one by one interview these people. He'll probably do 2 or 3 interviews per week. He's going to have Coach J on. Again, Coach J will talk about my woman's BBC video, which was taken out of context and all that, right? Some other stuff too. So he'll just do all the voice clips and all that BS, all that stuff that's been played out a million times, right? Okay. And then he'll just probably trash talk me, saying that, I got to give Eli one thing, no matter how much we keep coming at him, he just keeps on going, and same old shit, right? So there we go. There's your Coach J interview. Then you're going to bring on Jamie, and he'll say the same old stuff that he'll have all these ad hominem attacks coming at me, spinning things out of context, making things up, right? Nothing new there. He'll talk about all the past stuff, like the Joe Buddy N-word video. He'll talk about the RJ video with the F word for a certain sexual orientation, right? He'll talk about me supposedly doxing some people in the past or whatever. That's all James is going to do. Same old stuff. He'll do the same exact thing that he did on Tammy's channel. before Tammy converted her channel to the GNA. Now, that video is no longer available. I have all those videos downloaded. So if you folks need a copy of the James video, like Robert, if you'd like me to send you a copy of the interview that Jamie did with Tammy, and you want to just do a repeat, because that's all it's going to be, is a fucking repeat, no problem. So you're going to do a repeat with James, too. You're going to have JB Gunner come on. JB Gunner's going to say, I knew Eli used to live at home before I even said it. And, he came at me and this and that. Dude, you came at me first, JB. That's why myself and the woman that's now Jamie's business partner, she got an RO on you and listed me on it too as a third-party person, right? And nobody put a hit on you, JB. Oh, he put a $50 hit on me. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Same old shit. That's it. Right? That's all it's going to be. Oh, and, I knew Eli lived at home before he came out publicly and said, all right, dude, just say it again, bro. There's your interview with JB. Oh, and they're going to say that I paid off a woman's student loans. I never paid off any woman's student loans. What I did was, my second girlfriend, I paid off her credit cards. It wasn't student loans. It was only like 10 grand. You guys took that way out of context. You don't remember it, right? So that's what like Jamie and JB Gunner are going to say. So there we go. There's the 3 interviews, right? Angel Munoz is going to call me Coach N with the hard R Eli. Because that's what Angel Munoz has called me lately. He's going to call me Coach N with the hard R Eli. Right? That's what he's going to do, right? And he'll just go up, Coach Eli is going to be, right? There we go, right? I'm going to tell you the whole series right now, Robert. I'm going to tell you the whole series right now, Robert. And if you want to still go through it because silicone's paying you, Brian, it's all good, dude. Can I pay off your student loans? Dude, what do you think? I'm an ATM? You think I'm a bank, dude? I know, dude. It's ridiculous, right? Oh, then Jenny's books and vlogs. Well, Eli, banned me from my channel. You guys want me to stoop low? You guys want to keep coming at me? You want to keep doing this bullshit, Brian? And using people to come at me for whatever the fuck you feel is the reason? With Jenny's books and blogs, you're going to be bored off your ass. With Angel, you got to worry about the hard R shutting you down. Can I pay your child support? Come on, dog. Are you guys just having fun at how ridiculous this is? Mr. Deadly, are you rebroadcasting me on your YouTube channel, Mr. Disabled Guy, or on your new Rumble channel? You've all got Rumble channels now too. I've got them all. I got them all listed. I got it all. I know where all this stuff happens, right? Plus, I got people behind the scenes feeding me info. The bottom line is I don't even care to know, but they tell me anyway because they think this stuff is stupid, right? Stupid, right? I got an update on James, too. Now, I don't have proof on this, but this does make a lot of sense. I'll get to that in a second. We're on lap number 2, 38 in the box. Please smash the thumbs up. Please share this out. We would have 80 people, 80, 90, 100 people here if it wasn't for the unlisted underground simulcasts, right? Unlisted underground simulcasts. I wonder who's running them. I bet the person running it is like trying to play me or something, right? Is that you, James? Are you already in St. Louis, Missouri? Have you already set up your laptop, or sorry, your computer? Let's just get to it. So earlier I got an email and I misread it. So the same person sent me another email and told me that the reason why we're not going to find Jamie to serve him ever again is because he still does own his condo, but he's renting his condo out to supposedly an Asian couple for twice the amount of his mortgage. That's not a bad idea, James. And you've got $80,000 in equity there. That's a smart investment, right? And if he's actually with a woman that I get, if it worked out, so be it. You know, Don and I moved in together after a year being together. I don't know how long Jamie's been with this woman. Maybe he's been with her for a year. Who knows? But there's two scenarios here. There's two scenarios, right? One, he's in St. Louis, Missouri, with this new girlfriend. He's making about $3,000 a month off donations. He's making another $1,000 off of renting his condo, and because he's charging twice the mortgage, which is $1,000, so he's getting $2,000 rent from his condo. $1,000 of that's going to the mortgage. $1,000 is $1,000 in his pocket. So between $3,000 a month in donations and $1,000 from rent, $4,000, right? You could possibly live off of that where he was, but in St. Louis, Missouri, you can definitely live off of that. St. Louis, Missouri is the cheapest city in the entire U.S. to live in. Pedro Santiago knows that, right? So if he's even paying rent where he's out there, his rent's probably only $500 a month plus utilities. Even if that whole $1,000 is going to rent and utilities, he still has $3,000 left, and his condo's getting paid, and he's building equity. Okay? That's actually a smart move, James. You're actually a pretty smart investor. You're actually a pretty smart dude, James. But what you do on YouTube is the dumbest shit ever. On paper, you look respectful. But in the real world, on YouTube, everyone thinks you're a piece of crap. And you built this empire based off of this type of content. So I don't know how that really makes you feel deep within, bro. I don't know how that makes you feel deep within. I would never feel good writing an innocent man's name for 6 years to build my own empire. I couldn't live with myself not earning something on my own and taking it all from another man. It's unbelievable, man. Hakuna, how you doing? Tia, how you doing? No, the Legion is still, this is why we're going to keep talking about the Legion, because they're still rebroadcasting me, because I'd have way more than 38 people here. So they're just not going to stop, right? And they never planned to stop in the first place. They're just shifting gears to Robert Reese, right? So we're going to keep going. And every single interview that Robert Reese does, we're going to dissect it live on my channel without showing the video. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it like if Robert Reese is about to go live with, like, let's say like Jamie or Coach Jay, I'll go live the night before and I'll dissect it. I'll tell you everything they're going to say. And then when you watch that show on Robert's channel, if you even decide to watch it, you'll see it's a frickin' repeat, right? And you'll laugh your head off, right? And Robert thinks he's going to make lots of super chats doing this. The only money you're going to make, Robert, hopefully nothing but Silicon, a.k.a. Brian, is paying you a fair amount of money to do all this, because that thumbnail you created, Robert, you've got like freaking over 10 people on there, right? And what's even more pathetic, Robert, is you want to now ride my name for fame. It's not going to work for you, bro. My name only works for me, dude. And I'm going to keep calling all you fools out. And I'm going to tell you this, guys like RJ Sandifer and I, we're going to surpass all of you soon with this stupidity. Because listen, your group of misfits is 40 or 50 people. The more and more decent people that see this and see how stupid it is, they're going to start supporting us here pretty soon. Pretty soon, you guys won't even be a blip on the radar. I'm going to do 3 laps today because I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really freaking good. I took a nice dump this morning, and pardon me for saying I took a dump, okay? I'm very transparent. And I feel good. Reese had a great thumbnail. Where's he get the picture of? Was Tammy on that picture? Was Tammy on that picture? I didn't notice her on that picture. I wouldn't be surprised. But here's the thing. All these people, all they're trying to do is grow off of my name and discredit me at the same time, right? And all you folks are doing is putting more money in my pocket. You're getting more people coming over here being supportive because I'm calling it out, standing up for myself and Don, and calling you guys out on the dumbest shit that we've all ever seen. Right? And like I said, we're going to keep going until this stops because I thought it was about to stop, but then I get tagged in by Robert Reese, and I'm like, okay, here we go again. Here we go again. GLM, let me ask you a question. On a scale of 1 to 100, 100 being the highest, how much do you think Jamie's involved in this Robert Reese thing on a scale of 1 to 100? I want to poll the chat. How much do you guys think in the chat? 100 being the highest. How much do you think Jamie's involved? What percentage do you think Jamie's involved in making this thing happen with Robert? I want to poll you guys. Let me know in the chat. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Yes, she was definitely on that thumbnail. Tia says 70%. So you're saying his involvement is 70%. You're saying this is primarily Jamie's idea. Hakuna says 70%. I honestly have no way to know if Reese actually Jamie. Last I heard, Jamie was scared. On GLM, don't be ridiculous. Come on, GLM. Come on, GLM. Jamie's trying to rebuild a network of new people right now because he's lost a lot of people. So he's trying to leverage the gig economy by pitting these people against me, using past old videos of me, and now he's going to Robert because I've left Robert, and he's trying to weaponize Robert to gain traction, so Jamie can gain traction off of all this from the gig economy and bring people back to Jamie's channel, right? And these people think I'm dumb. I'm not dumb. I understand how this works. And that's why I'm being proactive and calling it out. Because when you call it out ahead of time, far ahead of time, the moment you see it, like the moment I saw that thumbnail and Robert tagged me in, I knew exactly what was going on and who's involved. I knew exactly what was going on and who was involved. You can't convince me otherwise. I've been doing this way too long. But they're going to carry it through because they're getting paid to do it. The bottom line is, me talking about it dampens its effectiveness. It dampens I can't even talk. It dampens its effectiveness. There's not going to be as much of a shock factor when I talk about it days or weeks in advance before it happens. And then when I go live every single night before everyone Robert interviews and tell you exactly what they're going to say after a few shows, you won't even tune into Robert's interviews with the rest of them. It's all the same old song and dance. I can actually, you know what I'll do? I'll put out clips of every single person that Robert is interviewing. Every single person you're going to interview, Robert, I'm going to put out clips of everything they've said in the past that they're going to say on your panel. And then I'll upload it to BitChute so you can't flag me down. Right? And I will put it out there so it's going to totally destroy what you're being paid for and trying to create. Robert Reese, I'm telling you, Robert, you're messing with the wrong dude. I will out YouTube you and out YouTube all of you with my editing skills, my live skills. I will out YouTube all you mofos, you pieces of garbage. All of you. You ain't fooling me with nothing. None of you are fooling me with anything. But if you want to play, let's play. And let's see who can keep up. Let's see Robert Reese. Who is the better editor? Who's got the better clips, Robert? I got new clips you've never seen of these people. They've said the same thing every time they've spoken about me. But I'll put out these clips. And I'll go live, like I said before. I'll go live the night before every single show you do, Robert. Unless you decide to not promote your show to the last minute, which that'll affect you from getting any traction anyways. No, go ahead. It's fine. I thought... Eli, I didn't watch them the way you do. I never seen. Yeah, GLM, if you haven't participated in everything, then you're not going to have enough of a backstory. I've seen everything, GLM. I know Robert very well. I know Jamie very well. I know all these players very well. I know exactly what's going on. I know what they're trying to do. It's not working. It's not. They're not going to fool me ever again. I'm going to call them out every single time that they try to pull something shady like this. Every single time. I'm going to call them out exactly for what it is. And we're going to devalue the shock factor of what they're going to do. So, I mean, these people are going to come on to try to belittle me and make me look bad. I'll just say everything myself that they're going to say. Just like Eminem did. So how effective is it going to be? Right? You think maybe they did this just to try to get me to speak? I don't care. Maybe they just wanted me to react. That's cool too. No problem at all. I react with current information. If you change the information, I'll react to that. I'll call you out on everything. I'm done. I'm done sitting back on the sidelines. I'm done. He's going to bring on Planet Mondo. Yeah. Well, I really don't know what that Eli guy really is going to get out of this. I really don't know what he's going to get out of this. You'll see, Mondo. It's all good, Mondo. Mondo, if you want to talk one-on-one in a civil manner, you could reach out to me on my email, my real branded email, Coach Eli at coach.eliasmelas.com. Planet Mondo. He's on the list too, right? And what are you going to have Tammy talk about, Robert? The court case? What are you guys going to bring on J-Rom as well? And you guys are going to admit to all the fuckery you did to me? I mean, seriously, what are you guys going to talk about? I handled it professionally, respectfully, and maturely. I was so professional and respectful with these people when I shouldn't have been. I was really nice, and it just isn't enough, right? Okay, no problem. Do what you got to do. I'll do what I have to do. I'm going to use all of you for content. I'm going to entertain my audience. We're going to speak of the truth. We're also going to do some other coaching content in between. And we're going to leverage the shit out of all you guys. We're going to leverage the shit out of all your stupidity. And you're going to see it's going to keep on growing, leaps and bounds. Until you folks figure out that this is the Streisand effect reversal. This is the reversal of the Streisand effect. And it's going to keep on reversing back to my favor the more and more you guys keep trying to pull this crap, right? That's all it boils down to. I really, really, really want this to go away. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I don't. But I keep seeing underhanded stuff. And I'm not going to sit back and ignore the underhanded stuff because I've ignored it in the past for 6 months at a time, a year at a time, and it affected me worse than tackling it head on. Me ignoring it was destroying me. People were believing what these people were saying. Now I'm standing up, standing tall, and I got a huge following now. So what does that say? Sitting back is not going to work, especially out here on YouTube. Sitting back is not going to work. I'm not going to sit back anymore. I'm not. If you want me to go a third lap, I have the energy and the time. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to go a third lap. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to go a third lap. We got 44 in the box, 11 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. Please share this out. Thank you to the 44 people that are here, despite the unlisted, unauthorized simulcast. I mean, honestly, I should feel honored that a group of people would want to rebroadcast me unlisted because they want to be able to watch me on a simulcast to trash talk me. They want to watch me so badly and comment somewhere else, but they do it unlisted because they don't want to get caught for copyright or anything, or they don't want it to appear like they're actually doing it when we know they are. You think I'm stupid? You don't think people are sending me links behind the scenes? You don't think that your Discords have moles? You don't think that I didn't know that Jamie was renting out a place. I don't have hardcore proof. That's what I was told by somebody that's been pretty reputable in the past with information. I could be wrong, but it's probably not. You think I'm getting this information out of my ass? I'm not. I got people telling me what's going on. Not all the time, but many times. There are people that are sitting in there pretending to be your friends and the Legion and other groups. And all they're doing is feeding myself and others information. But we're not ratting them out because the longer they can stay in there, the more information that we'll get and call you out on. But besides that, it's stupid. Why do you folks, you folks are grown-ass adults hanging out in Discord, plotting what's the next stupid thing we're going to do to try to crack Eli. We're grown adults here on YouTube, hanging around the Discord. And we have nothing better to do than to plot how we're going to try to terrorize this innocent man in Redwood City, California. How pathetic are you, motherfuckers? How pathetic are you? Seriously, how pathetic are you? It's ridiculous. 1 in the chat if you want me to go a third lap. I need at least 5 ones to take a third lap. We got to keep people engaged. Let me come over here. It's public. It's a new guy. Oh, so it's disabled. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so Mr. Disabled, I'm just letting you know tonight I'm going to file copyright on your channel. You can file your counter notifications. But here's what's going to happen, Disabled. Disabled. Let me tell you exactly how this is going to play out. Now, by the time I turn the corner, I need 5 ones to do a third lap, or else I won't do a third lap. We need 5 ones. Individual ones, not 5 ones on one message. Hakuna Matata. Now, that last time, that dog wasn't in front of the house, but there's no car parked there, so I think we're good. I'm going to cross the street because we got some people coming. I'm going to let them pass. So, Mr. Disabled Dude, let me tell you what's going to happen to your channel. And you can ask Sarah, who's here. She knows the system as well as I do. She learned the system from me. Now, I learned a lot from Sarah in other ways, but you can ask Sarah right here. Sarah learned how YouTube works, how copyright works. She learned that. She learned that from me. She can attest to that. So here's what's going to happen, disabled guy. I'm going to go and file 3 copyright takedown notices on your channel tonight, which is going to terminate your channel, more than likely. Sometimes they wait before they terminate it, right? Now, what you're going to do, disabled guy, is file 3 counter notifications. And that's going to give me 10 business days to file a lawsuit against you, right? To file a lawsuit against you in a court of law. Now, here's the thing, what you don't understand, Mr. Disabled Guy. I'm going to sue you. If I sue you, I'm going to sue you in a U.S. court, right? And I can sue you in U.S. small claims court, small claims copyright court, right? Now, you can actually opt out of that, but you're going to have to do a bunch of paperwork to opt out of that, right? And then I can decide to sue you in a federal copyright court, right? Which I probably wouldn't do because it's quite costly. But if I did, that would force you to fly here to the U.S. to defend yourself, right? But that's not what I'm going to do. No, what's going to happen is you're going to file 3 counter notifications, and I'm going to wait. Typically, weekends don't count. I'm going to wait 13 days. On the 14th day, they're going to reinstate your videos. I'm going to wait until the 13th day, and then I'm going to retract those copyrights. So that way, you'll have your channel back in your videos. But here's what's going to happen, disabled. That's going to put eyes on your channel through YouTube's copyright system. Because what they're going to do when I file those copyrights, even if I retract them, what they're going to do is they're going to look into your channel and see that the majority of your content is on me, and they might decide to terminate you for terms of service, disabled guy. So here's the thing. If you want to keep rebroadcasting me, go ahead. But I'm making you a promise, and you can ask Sarah, who's here right now. Give me a second. We've got enough ones, thank you. You can ask Sarah, who's here right now. I will file 3 copyright takedowns on you right now, tonight, later on in the evening. And your channel will go down, more than likely. If not, I'll file a 4th one, right? And yes, you will file 3 counter notifications claiming that your full entire rebroadcast is fair use, right? And then, like I said, I'll wait it out for 13 days, and on the 13th day, I'll retract all 3 copyrights. But by that point, YouTube will have had enough time to look at your channel and possibly terminate you for reuse content or creator-on-creator harassment. AZ Prod, what did Robert Reese say? Is that the real Robert Reese on a fake account? Robert, you can talk all the trash you want, Robert. Your show's devalued, Robert. Robert, I'm putting you out of business. I'm putting you all out of business. You're all out of business. So there we go. And you can cry all you want, disabled dude. That's his channel name, Disabled Man. Let Robert Reese stay for a second here. So, Robert, you going to interview all my haters, Robert? You're going to regurgitate the same stuff because Brian, who sponsors Jamie and JB Gunner still, is now sponsoring you. Nothing but Silicone's paying you. Nothing but Silicone is going to pay you anonymously in a way where you can't identify them, but it's actually Brian, Texas Caregiver Support Services from Texas, right? If you'd like more information about Brian, I'm not going to put it out here publicly, but he's a public figure. It doesn't matter. But if you'd like more information about Brian, I can share that with you behind the scenes. I'd be happy to, right? If you want to go that route there, Robert. Oh, you're not getting paid? That's BS, Robert. Robert, you're full of it. Here's the thing. Whether you're getting paid or not doesn't matter because I'm going to discredit every one of your videos the night before you go live with Coach Jay or Jamie or JB Gunner or Angel or Jenny O'Brien or Real Talk with Roy. I'll put out clips of exactly what they're going to say. So do you realize, Robert, do you realize that all this is going to be is a lather, rinse, repeat process? And honestly, if you're going to do this, I hope you're getting paid by Brian because you're not going to make any money in donations, right? You think they're going to pay you donations? Or do you think that this is just a ploy for Jamie and JB Gunner to leverage your subs? Robert, do you comprehend stuff, Robert? You think you know YouTube, right? You think you know YouTube so well. Dude, you're being played, bro. See, you think you're playing them and you think you're playing me, but guess what? You're the one that's being played, Robert. You're the one that's being played. If you think Robert's being played by JB Gunner and the Legion, more so the Legion, and Brian, the sponsor, if you think Robert's getting played, put a 1 in the chat. You're the one that's being played, Robbie. And Robbie, here's the thing. At the end of the day, whether I'm doing drama or real content, I'm way more entertaining than any of you will ever be. I'm a way more entertaining guy. I got way more passion and perseverance and personality and realness within me. You guys live vicariously through me. You want to be me so badly that all you do is talk about me, paid or not. But you're definitely getting paid. I've already discredited your channel on the news channel. Oh, you've discredited my channel, Robbie. I'm so scared right now, Robert. Like Robert. Robert, you think I'm going to cry running myself off of YouTube because your Hot Facts with Robert Reese channel discredited my channel? Who the hell are you, Robert? Robert, you have no authority on YouTube to discredit anyone. And here's the thing, Robert, I don't even think you're capable of discrediting yourself. And see, here's the thing, Robert, I'll tell you this. I can go live toe-to-toe against you. Here's the thing, Robert, I should stream against you. I'm not going to simulcast you, Robert. I can stream against you and talk about the situation while you're live and pull half your audience. I guarantee you that. Or to the point of where you'll have to rebroadcast me, which then you'd be watching my show instead of running your own. I own you, Robert. I own Jamie. I own JB Gunner. I own all you mofos. I own all of you. I live rent-free in your head, whether you like it or not. You're going to make myself and Don world famous. Keep going, Robert. It's all good. Keep going, man. Keep trying to leverage my good name. I'll call you out every time, Robert. I'm not sitting back on the sidelines anymore, Robert. I will out YouTube all of you. I'm older than most of you, and I'll out YouTube all of you. Older and wiser and better looking. I'm sorry to my own audience if I sound arrogant. I don't care at this point. I'm done with these fools. I'm done with this garbage. Such garbage. Garbage, right? It's not something Robert would say. I don't think it's him, Eli. Can a moderator go to channel and let me know, is there any fitness videos? Are there any fitness videos on that Robert Reese sock? If there are, that's his channel. Can one of the mods go over there? AZ Prod, you know Robert's backup channels. If you're around, can someone go to that Robert Reese channel? Go to channel with your mod wrench and let me know if there are like any like fitness videos on there. Or is it just a blank channel? I'm sure it's Robert on his sock because he's done that before because his main channel is blocked, so is his wife's. If I had to guess, more so it's him. You mean my bald head? It's just my hat's my branding, Robert. Robert, are you like that critical, bro? Like, are you like that jealous of me that you have to find things wrong with me or try to find things wrong with me to make yourself feel better or look better, Robert? Is that what this is all about, Robert? Robbie, do you want to talk about, do you want to go toe-to-toe on appearances? Like, do you want to do a show on that, Robert? Or, you know, do you want to measure other, other things in length, Robert? I don't feel the need to even compare myself, with the lower region, Robert. And, Robert, as a stereotype goes, you're probably bigger than me anyways. And I don't care, Robert. I'm happy with what I've got, bro. Like, what else do you want to compare, Rob? What else do you want to compare, bro? Like, all of you guys are pathetic, miserable, insecure, immature men. You guys are the most pathetic group of men, including you, Robert. You are a pathetic guy, dude. For you to stoop so low to gather up one man's haters for your content, dude. Like, whether you're getting paid or not, and I know you're getting paid, but even if you weren't, Robert, that's like the dumbest thing you could do to your channel. What do you think, AC Prod? You're absolutely right, Tia. I think they're intimidated by you. You have a plan, ambition, plus your honesty outweighs much of theirs. Well, Tia, thank you so much for the kind words. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I really do. But let me just say this one more time. Once again, to the disabled guy. You might as well private all your videos, bro. But here's the thing, dude. I've already got all the links. I will take you down for copyright 3 times tonight. And you will file your counter notifications. I have the right to take you down. I also have the right to retract those copyrights. I'm coming out here and telling you my plan live on the air publicly. So maybe you might get the hint, do the right thing, dude. Because you said you're not a part of the Legion, disabled dude. So that's cool. Then nobody from the Legion will give me any shit about taking you down. So I will. And you can get triggered all you want, bro. You listen. You want to know disabled, dude? I've been flagging every single one of your community postings, and so have many people on my end, because you're saying some hateful things. You're telling me to f off and this and that, dude. I'm telling you, dude. My mission, disabled, dude, is to have your channel shut down for bullying and harassment, and for hate speech and vulgar language. Oh, yeah, bro. Keep going, bro. I will keep triggering you to the point of where you keep saying dumb shit. Then I'm going to continue to flag. And between that and the copyrights and all that, that's all good, dude. Then you can go to Rumble like the rest of them, bro. And then you're going to try to get everyone over on Rumble because you're so triggered by a man in the U.S. that just wants to help people. And because I banned you for your shitty attitude, now you want to cry back and steal my content and do this dumb stuff, dude? Dude, actions have consequences. And you listen, dude, you will never have the audience I have. And you will never have the stage presence I have, dude. Why don't you get out there and take a walk with purpose, dude? Why don't you go out there and take a walk with purpose, right? Robert, go suck an egg. Robert, I will talk about anyone on this platform I want to. If they're disabled, blind, or whatever, and they're trash talking me, I'll call them out. They're human beings just like you and I are, Robert. See, Robert, now you want to stoop as low as my haters because you want to fit in with a group of people that you feel is going to take you to YouTube stardom. Let me tell you this, Robert. All you're going to do is sink your fucking channel by sinking in all of these resources into interviewing all my haters. That's like, I want to poll my people here on my end. If you feel this is the dumbest thing Robert could do for the growth of his channel, put a 1 in the chat. If you feel him interviewing all my haters is the dumbest thing he could do, that's going to destroy his channel. Because it's already been played out over and 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 over again, Robbie. That's right. We're going to play the same game James used to play. We're going to go live at the same time as you, Robert, or live the night before. Once you put out you typically will put out your live event a day or two in advance. The night before, every one of your streams targeted towards me and having one of my haters on, I'll go live, talk about it, then I'll go live the same time that you go live. I'll pull half your audience, and I will own you, Robert. I already do own you, Robert. You know why I own you, Robert? Because you're investing so many resources into doing content on my name. God bless you, Robert. You're a big fan, Robert. You're a big fan. TL1, Hakuna Matata 1. Robert, you're banned. Robert, by the way, Tammy and I settled the case. And we both have business licenses now, LLCs, and I have a DBA for my business. So both businesses are both legal. We both own individual businesses with a similar name and a different classification code. So Robert, get out of here. You're banned now. You can go shove it. Go and regurgitate the same content that many have done. And let's see if you even get 30 or 40 in the box. Maybe you'll get 30 or 40 initially. But the people that are going to be there, Robert, that even care about this content are the same people that have already heard it 6,000 times. So they might show up on the first show, but the more and more you do of these, it's all going to be a lather, rinse, repeat, bro. It's all good, dude. And I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to keep calling you out. I'm going to keep discrediting it. I'm going to keep telling you exactly what's going to come out of these people's mouths before they say it. That's how we're going to play it. I'll be the spoiler, Robert. I'm going to be the spoiler. Spoiler alert. Eli's the spoiler of the haters now making the rounds on Robert's channel, right? The same rounds they made for the last 6 years. Even AZ Prod's like, man, what are they going to say that's new? Man, nothing, dude. It's the same old shit. I'm on my last half lap, folks. Please get your final questions, comments, and concerns in the chat. We'll be going off the air in about 10 to 15 minutes max. So like I said earlier, I guess James is now, this is what I've heard. I don't know it to be a fact. This is my opinion because I haven't been able to verify this, and I don't care whether it's true or not, but I've been told that James is now renting out his condo for twice the amount. I guess he's moving to St. Louis with a supposed girlfriend. St. Louis is one of the cheapest major cities to live in the entire country. St. Louis, Missouri costs about 1/3 of what it costs to live here in the Bay Area. Maybe 1/4, and it probably costs about half of what it costs Jamie in North Carolina. So, he's got $80K in equity in the condo. He's renting it out to an Asian couple, I guess is what I heard, for twice the amount of his mortgage. Good for him. But I don't think he's going to a woman. I think he's going back to his parents' place. I think he's moving back in with his family. And he's probably going to pay no rent, or maybe very little rent, like $500 a month. I think, honestly, if you want the honest truth, and listen, I wouldn't care if this was the truth. It'd be a smart move. Maybe his parents helped him buy that condo on top of Brian. And maybe it was an investment for his future, because look, the dude has $80,000 in equity. He bought the place for like $160,000. It's worth like $240 now after like less than 4 years. It's a great investment, right? Something like that, right? So, hey, why not rent it out, let it grow in equity, and make money off of renting it out for twice the amount that your mortgage is? Move back home with your parents, live rent-free, and then when they die, you get their house, and then you have another house all clear and all this money. Wow, dude, that's like awesome, dude. But see, if you were moving back in with your parents, James, you would never tell anyone, because you would never hear the end of it, because you've come at me accusing me of the same thing, when yes, I do share a home with my mother, but I pay the mortgage there and I pay most of the other bills. And that's why my money's tight. And yes, I sold insurance, and yes, I have investments, just like you do, James. You have investments too. I'm not living off the estate, James. But see, you know that, and you know that if you are living back at home, you will never mention it, because you'd never hear the end of it. That was what I was told. Jamie hasn't worked. What do you mean? I share a home with my mother and my girlfriend. We rent the in-law unit, but we basically pay the amount of the mortgage each month. And I brought a lot of my services there, so I pay for the DirecTV and the high-speed internet, the fiber line and all that. So what's your problem? You guys jealous? Roy lives at home with his mom. He pays half the bills there. So what's the big deal? It's a smart move. Now, listen, if Jamie wanted to be truthful and have balls, he'd come out and admit he's probably living back at home. No problem. I wouldn't give you shit about that, James. I wouldn't give you shit about that for doing it. It's a smart move. But I'd give you shit about giving me shit about you doing the same thing. And that's what you don't want. You don't want to get shit about you doing the same thing that myself and Roy and others are doing, right? There's no girlfriend. And listen, this guy hasn't even broken up with Amber for long enough. Like how long has he known this woman? Or is this woman another YouTube woman that's inviting him to live with him for a while? See, I'm not buying any of this. This is hogwash horse shit. It's hogwash. I think, okay, let me pull the chat here, okay? No disrespect, okay? Just curious, right? No disrespect. Let me pull the chat. If you think that Jamie's moving back home, put a 1 in the chat. If not, put a 2 in the chat. If you think he's moving with a girl in St. Louis, put a 2. If you think he's moving back home with his parents, put a 1. I'm going to put a 1. I want to pull the chat, okay? I want to hear what you folks, if you had to guess, if you don't, I know you don't, we don't know. But if you had to guess, what do you think more than likely is going on? It's a guess. Somebody's doing a major barbecue over there, man. Oh, man. They call that a cookout, right, Robert? Robert. That's what they call barbecues, right? They call them cookouts, right? You see that? It's a cookout, Robert Reese. Oh, Robert, we're going to discredit your upcoming fake instigated, regurgitated content, bro. You're going to have a bunch of triggered people that wish they could be me or my girlfriend, Dawn, or be a part of my family. Whoo-wee, Robert, you're going to have a lot of fun, and so am I. And Robert, I'm going to tell you this, I'll make a lot more money than you doing this, Robert. I guarantee you that. Guarantee you, Robert, I'll make a lot more money than you doing this, unless you're getting paid by Brian nothing but silicone, which I think you are. I think you are. I mean, there's no way you'd be putting in the time and effort to do all this, Robert. Live and die Coach Eli content. So now it's shifting from Jamie's channel to try to make it appear like he's backing off of me, when realistically we're shifting the focus over to Robert Reese to deflect off of what's really happening, which is Jamie leveraging the gig economy, and same with JB Gunner. You guys think I'm dumb, right? Call me dumb, call me cuck, call me whatever you want to call me. You guys are the dumb ones. You guys are so desperate to be relevant out here for YouTube stardom and fame that you've tried to pull the most underhanded shit with one innocent man like me on this platform that just wants to help people. We got people like Patty in the hospital for having a heart attack, and you folks are doing dumb shit instead of saying prayers for a good woman that's helped many others that needs us right now in this very crucial, critical time of need. Thank you, Tiffany, Cynthia. Hakuna says 1. Bree says 1. Tia says 1. So yeah, they all think that Jamie's moving back home. I think so. If I had to guess, Jamie's moving back in with his parents, which would be a smart move, James. It would. It would be a smart move, James. Listen, you got a condo, you got it at a good price. Right before everything started to go back up again, you probably got a low interest rate, probably like 2%, maybe 3%, right? Maybe 4 at the most, right? You got low payments under $1,000 or maybe $1,000 exactly. You're charging twice that for rent. Half the rent's paying your entire mortgage, right? You've got $80K in equity. You move back home, you live rent-free. When your parents pass away, you get their house, and that condo will be paid off. You can keep renting it out. You could rent that condo out and live in the free house your parents are going to give you, right? Nothing wrong with that, James. So here's the thing, James. In essence, you're going to be getting a house just like I am, James. But see, I'm paying into my house. And I don't care whether you pay into your house or not. The problem I have with you, dude, is you're getting the same thing that I'm going to be getting, yet you can attack me and call me some broke-ass loser when you're doing the same thing? Come on, dog. This is why you won't come clean, man. This is why you won't come clean, dude. You guys are all the biggest hypocrites, man. Trying to discredit me for doing the same thing that you guys are doing. It's only a matter of time, James, before people find out if you move back home or if you're in St. Louis. Because here's the thing, dude. You got to send your mail somewhere. Even if you send your mail to a P.O. box, that P.O. box is attached to your name. Now, unless you have other people that are going to sign things up. See, here's the thing, James. Are you going to have everyone sign up everything under their name? Right? Are you going to pay cash for everything, dude? How are you going to hide in plain sight, James? GLM sassy side gives me life. Lycan would have nothing without JB. Daddy JB owns him. Well, me too. Don't forget about me. Give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, we are back live. We are back live. I was just checking my email real quick in case any donations went through, but I just got a notification that we just got paid Google AdSense today. So anyone that's monetized probably received their payment at some point today or just right now. I just got mine. And this payment between both channels is going to be right around, I think, close to $300. Next month is probably going to be twice that. So we're moving things in the right direction. I only mention that not to show off, just to basically show people that we've been moving the needle forward, handling things the way we've been handling them. And while we're always not going to be talking about this type of stuff, if we have to stand up for ourselves and to defend ourselves against lies that prevent us from having our right to free enterprise out here, we're going to do this all the time if we have to. And we'll create regular content when we can. And we will teach life lessons of how not to be. When we talk about these misfits that continue to try to discredit me, steal my content, slander my name all over, YouTube and my girlfriend's good name, etc., right? So yeah, Mr. Disabled Dude, if I was you, dude, I would delete all your videos. If you put them to private, I can still flag them. So I would delete all those videos off the server, bro. Because if you leave them up, I am taking you down tonight, I promise you. You're going to go down 1, 2, 3. And yes, I will await your counter notifications. And then on the 13th day before YouTube reinstates them, I will retract the copyrights. But by that point, YouTube will have already looked into your channel for other terms of service violations, bro. That's my secret on how people get shut down that are violating and abusing my content out here. So you wanna play the game, dude? Listen, I don't care what you call me. You can call me the cuck word. You can call me every word in the book, dude. You could sit there and get triggered and make community posts and get all pissed off that some man in the U.S. that's way better looking than you are, and I'm not saying that to show off, that has more confidence than you, that just wants to help people and never did you wrong. You're the one that came here years ago and trashed me and my people, so I let you go. But now you're coming at me. It's stupid, bro. So do what you gotta do, bro. Because coming tonight, we're gonna stand up for ourselves. We're gonna basically report your channel and protect ourselves. Yeah, Paul says Texas caregiver as Robert picking his cotton, so to speak. Brian needs his Eli content at all costs. Yep, that's true. No, it's true. Listen, other people wouldn't sit here and even troll if that wasn't true. They know it's Brian, so it's all good. Keep on paying, Brian. Robert, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens to you once you start going into this, because I'll be right there with you every step of the way. We're going to leverage this. We're going to leverage this more than you guys. It's going to backfire on you guys. Just wait and see, okay? Okay? And again, Mr. Disabled Channel. Yeah. I warned you, dude. Don't cry when your channel's gone. Whether it's gone for copyright or even if I retract them and you get your channel back, your channel will be removed for terms of service violation once the YouTube gods take a deep look at it after I file 3 copyrights, dude. Trust me. Like, I know you'll file counter notifications and you'll get them reversed. Heck, I will actually retract those copyrights before the 14 days are up. But like I said, by the time will have been enough time for Team YouTube to look at your channel and wonder why someone's filing 3 copyrights on you. Well, Team YouTube, that's because this dude has made his channel all about my content and harassing and bullying me with hateful and abusive content, right? And you can look at his community wall where he has some very hateful words that violate the terms of service. So, bro, it's all good. You want to play? Dude, listen, dude. I know the YouTube streets better than all you folks. I know exactly what to do. So I'm telling you, dude, you want your channel to be around? Delete all that stuff and move on. Move on, because I'll keep playing this game with you until your channel goes down. Because you are violating the terms of service. We're going to leave 30 in the box, 17 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. Please share this out. Have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other.